Hi, what's going on? My name is Sephiroth. Yes, like Sephiroth of Final Fantasy VII, one of the strongest villain in gaming history. Now, I would like to talk about something that's very important and dearly to me. I do not have a script or anything like that. This is all through passion. So we are creating a game called Myths Story of Abraxas, and it's a Web3 blockchain game. Now, for gamers that may not be appealing to you guys, but we understand because we are gamers and we are also not a fan of Web3 games either. My co-dev and myself are the only two developers on this game, and we are only using two developers as of right now, not because of financial reasons or anything like that, because we can hire other help. We actually turn down help for people that do want to work with us. We actually are doing this to show that with passion and without greed and just want to show off the art that you're creating, you can create a good game. Now, why do we create a blockchain game? Why do we create a Web3 game? The reason why we created a Web3 game is because we wanted to show this space how to do it right. There's no game in this space, and I mean no. I'm no up and coming. None of these games are appealing. So we could have created a battle royale. We could have created an extraction shooter game, which we have an extraction shooter game. But we could have created go into a map, find items, and bring it back. We could have followed all that same format. But we did not want to follow that because we understand that if we wanted to take the gamers from Web 2, right, and actually show them that we just have an actual game for you guys to play, then we must come with something different inside of Web 3. We cannot come with anything that's already being done inside of Web 2. So we wanted to create something, an extraction, horror, open world game. Something that gamers, and myself included, has been asking for Escape from Tarkov to do. And any other extraction shooter game. We know Dr. Disrespect and multiple streamers, landmarking these guys, Jesse Kazam, One Peg, they all said that Escape from Tarkov would be a great open world MMO game, and it would. I do believe it. I have Escape from Tarkov. I have most of every damn game out there, right? That's really good. And what we wanted to do was create that. Well, we fused three of some of our favorite games together. Escape from Tarkov is one of my favorite games. Resident Evil is my and Dan Yu, which is the co-developer, favorite game, and was our favorite franchise, one of our favorite franchises, and also Grand Theft Auto. So we wanted to use the Grand Theft Auto. We were inspired by Grand Theft Auto due to like the story of how Take Two and Build a Rocket Boy and Rockstar became a thing, and also just the type of world and for an economy inside of Web three would work. We thought that the best thing to implement and to imitate is the real world. So we came up with the idea of, well, what would it be like if you lived in a horror game? And that's what we wanted to create. You living inside of a horror game. We are using the SCP Foundation universe, and the reason why we're using that is because it's so much content that we can pull from, and it would be crazy and cool to see the SCP universe inside of an open world setting. Also, it's pretty cool for the community of the SCP Foundation to actually see their favorite entities, their favorite anomalies to be portrayed in a world where it's like, well, how did these guys live? What is their habitat? Where do you find these anomalies? How did the SCP Foundation capture them and stuff like that? So we wanted to bring that to the table. So we're pleasing a lot of different people here. We thought that the best way for Web3 to actually succeed, Web3 gaming, is to do something like that. It has to be innovative. It has to be refreshing in all specters, not just Web3. So that's what we wanted to do, and that's what we're bringing to the table. We do know, not believe, we do know we have the best game in the space. Now I'm going to show you playtest footage for people who cannot play the game because they don't have a computer or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to actually show you guys and then give you my intake on some of the things that we're going to be adding in the future, some of the things that, how you'll be able to interact with the world, and just basically what's coming in the next few weeks and stuff like that. So if you have a key, you can actually play the game right now if you own a key. You'll play the game right now in the play test, and you'll be able to play the game throughout the whole development. So we will update the game every few weeks, and you guys will be able to test the new stuff and actually play throughout the game and just play the game. So We wanted to actually release what the game looked like so early because we want to be completely transparent with you guys. Because we are a Web3 game and we are a community based game, we want to show that what we're building is real and everything that we're promising you we're actually doing. Now, for the people that's already inside of our community, they would say we are the fastest progressing platform inside of the space. We're also not known, but a lot of people don't know about us and they don't know that we're the fastest growing, well, progressive platform in the space. So people don't know that. Hopefully, when you guys see this, you guys will now understand that we aren't crypto bros or any type of thing like that. We are gamers who are looking for a fun game to play. We're not only sick of Web3, but we're also sick of the AAA gaming industry and the bullshit that they're releasing to us. So we're not just fixing the problem that's at Web3, we're also fixing the problem that gamers are having on the other side. This game isn't being built by corporate. We don't have corporate backing. I put most of my money into the game first before we do have big corporations behind us, but we haven't received any money from anybody as corporate yet. And we will keep 100% creative control. We will not allow any corporate suits or any VCs or anything deter what our plan and our mission is. Our mission is to create a great brand, a great game, and a name for ourselves, and also to show Web3 this is how gaming is supposed to be, and also show AAA and uninspired games stop releasing this piece of shit that you're releasing and release what you used to make when you guys had our trust in the first place. Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil 3, not the remake, Code Veronica, all these type of things. Make these type of games again. Since we can't get these type of games, me and my co-dev decided to make one ourselves. But here's a message to gamers. I would like for you guys to know, you guys have every right to say everything that you're saying about Web3. I agree, everything you're saying about Web3 gaming. We're going to fix that. But you guys are contradicting. I don't put myself in that because I don't do this. I'm a game developer, so I understand what the on the other side of when the game is being built. You guys will go, well, this game is taking forever to come out. But then when the game is released and it's not what you're liking, you say, well, why did y'all put the game out so early? You have to give us time to build. Now, this right here is also a message to people who don't understand how game development is. I want you guys to know this is one of the hardest things that I've ever done in my life. Me and Dan is working every day and all day. I haven't been asleep yet, trying to get this playtest out to you guys. So I would like to say this. Please do not rush us, just as we won't take money from VCs that will destroy what we're building. We will not take any money from people that wants to rush the process. We're not putting out anything so you can get paid. We want to make sure that the product is good. For anything to succeed, the product must be good. We have a great economy when it comes to the game and how everything makes sense. We will also be the very first gaming economy to actually be successful inside of gaming. Now, we didn't rewrite the will or anything like that. We just used what's working and took the term of service out of the game. So, I would like to say this. Please do not rush us, especially if you invested in this project. Do not rush the process. Now, what you guys are playing is what you guys are about to watch and what you guys are going to be playing, this very first one into the next few weeks where we update it again, is something that was rushed due to the community, a person in the community rushing the process. And we also just wanted to show what we're building in Israel as well. But this is not a good thing. What I'm going to show is going to outdo every game inside of Web3. But we had way more to show you guys. A way bigger map. We made it smaller so it can run on people's PCs. But we've made it even smaller due to crunch and trying to put this thing out because we was being rushed. Now, after this is to the community. The next updates and stuff like that, because the game is out, you guys will be able to play it. But the updates come out when we feel that they're ready. We don't want to rush anything because there's a lot of stuff that you guys will not be able to see due to us being rushed by an individual. We are creating an ambitious title, very ambitious, extremely ambitious. We're creating something that AAA companies are scared to do, and only indie developers actually can do. So if you have put money into this project, please do not rush us, because if you rush us, and let's just say that this we didn't build what we built here, what I'm going to show you guys, everybody lost their money. You only have one shot. You only have one shot because you want to make your money back so fast. We're building something good and we release just garbage. Luckily, it came out great. You guys would have lost your money. So let us, the professionals, build what we're going to build. We also, it's not just for the rushing, we also just wanted to show that we have something real, because in Web3, transparency is very key. And we have to work twice as hard to show the gamers that we aren't like the corporate people and we aren't like the scammers. So this is also to show that there's actually something being built here. And there's actually something that's playable here. Now, a lot of the systems aren't there. It's very early development, and a lot of the things are being worked on right now that you guys won't see inside of this playtest, that will be added within weeks. As you guys play the game, you guys get to see it being added in real time. So even you gamers who just disagree with Web3, join our community. Even if you YouTubers, I will give you guys access to the game. Test it for yourself and watch it as it develops. You'll see we're actually doing everything correctly. And that's the key, is doing everything correctly. So please, no more rushing. It's to the individual. Anybody that comes and invests into the game, do not rush us. We're not trying to drop a Cyberpunk. We're not trying to drop a Battlefield 42, 727, whatever the hell it is. We're not trying to drop a Resident Evil 3 remake, Redfall, all these terrible games. We're not trying to drop any of that thing. We don't have the room. We're a new studio, right? Very talented devs. We're the two of us. We're very talented, as you guys see. We're a new studio and we're a Web3 game. We don't have no room for error. So please don't make one and lose your money by making an error. And don't be selfish. You're not the only person that invested this. I did as well. Corporations are investing in us. It's the deals are closing very soon, but corporations even invest in us. But the community has invested in us, not just with money, but with their time as well. We have an active community, and we're friends. Don't rush us, please. We want to put something out great for you guys. If you want what you were promised from other projects or just promised, period, you should just want it to be done right. All right? So please enjoy the content. And Web3 finally got a real game and finally have something innovative. Gaming has something innovative. Here's Myth Story of Abraxas. All right, you guys. So here's the playtest right here. So what we're going to do is just go over what me playing the video, me playing the game, basically give context of what's going on, and just some updates. So this is the main menu. It's not going to be the main menu. Of course, everything that you will see will change because rushing, being rushed, and also to show that we're building the next real game. No big gameplay in the back. You guys. All right, so right now, the game is starting to load and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is use the time to talk. So this menu right here is going to change again. Everything that you will see in this is everything's going to change. So like literally nothing's going to be the same. So you guys was going to play a big map. Like I said, I decreased the map so people can play it on the computers. And also being rushed again. You guys only are able to play in Claw City right now. You guys will just have to wait for us to release the other parts of the map, which it'd be every other week or every
Hey,
week, every
over
other week.
here.
So it's compelling the shaders right now. So don't worry, there it goes. As you see, it's preparing shaders. This is what happens when you build on PC. So this is Claw City. This is one of the lawless towns, the cities. There's no
Hi
police
there.
officers.
I'm
I'll let you hear this.
Ashy. I'm your warden. Take me as a helper. This is the very first play test, and I'm glad that you are here to test it out with us. This would mean you have a key, and we thank you for your support as we aim to release the best game in the Web3 gaming space. Now remember, this is a very early build, and this game is being built by 2 people, and trust I believe they over-delivered for this play test. We just wanted you to run around and shoot targs, but because Seth wanted to prove a point and created a blockchain game, we have to work twice as hard to show gamers we are not one of these Kickstarter scammers or these fake devs that only wants to sell monkey pictures. I will walk you through everything you need to know on how to play the game because we didn't have time to set up the option menu because we wanted to show what we are promising is really being built, and Grant was annoying Seth. So when you see me, just walk up to me and I will help you with the information you need to move forward. We want you to remember this is a play test. The purpose of this build is to show you how the gameplay loop will be. Please understand this is a very early build, and we will be updating the game every few weeks for key holders to test the game throughout development for feedback and how we can make the game better. We understand that the game may be janky right now and need polishing. Right now we are working on the systems in the game, and then we will go into making the game look pretty. Last but not least, have fun and remember to pay attention to the news and come back for the next updates as we will be opening the map, adding more features, adding more stores and mini games, and the best yet, multiplayer. So you guys can either be friends or, well, you know, kill each other. Oh yeah, one more thing. It is a gun on that table over there. Run over there and press the E key to pick it up and tab open your inventory. Double click the gun to equip it or unequip it. When you find ammo, you must double click it to add the ammo to the gun. So as well as to use items, we will be adding a ton more items in the game. They are already ready, we just didn't have time to add them.
All right, so I will go into a lot of
Hey, over here.
the AI right now.
Okay, now that you got the gun, open your inventory with tab. You can press the stats button to check your health
This is
stats.
the tutorial right
We are
here.
still working on this. It has some bugs, but you can also press cap locks to remove the stats from your screen. Over on that trash can you will see some ammo and money. Pick them up and meet the next me.
So I just wanted to show you guys,
Hey,
basically, you know, we
over
have a quest system that's just as crazy. You know, I'll let you guys hear some of the tutorial, and then I'll go into the quest system as I just walk around.
Okay, you have your gun. You
I had
have your
to
ammo and some
put the
money.
decal down right here,
Now to equip the gun,
which is
press
why you
1
see
for primary,
the yellow on the
press
body.
2 for secondary, press 3 for your pistol. When you press 3, you will equip it. Hopefully you added ammo to the gun by double-clicking on the ammo in your inventory. When you add the ammo, press R to load or reload your weapon. Now, while your guns are equipped, you can press right mouse button to aim and left mouse button to fire. Hey, over here. Shots are not finished, but we wanted to give you an idea on how they work. Go to a shop, head to the front desk and press me. It will show you where we are going with this. Then you press F for now to buy the item. The item will spawn on the counter. Pick the item up and you will see in the stat menu you have spent money. To leave the shop, just press the C key. We will be putting massive time into the shops. Try the car service place to test out version 1 of vehicle customization.
Well, the car service was taken out of this playtest right here this week, due to again time and crunching. So also you see this is one of the animations where we're working on all this right here.
Try to steal from here and I'll push your shit back.
So right here is how the store is going to be when you're choosing your weapons, guns, or just as basically all the stores is going to look like this, but it's going to be more dynamic.
Try to steal from here and I'll
due to
push your shit back.
the vendors will actually put the weapons and anything, basically anything what it is, any store that you shop at, all of them will have different, all of them look different and be different. As you can see, you have the we got to fix that where it has it didn't actually decrease, the money didn't decrease inside of the inventory, but you see in the stats your money went down, so showing that works. Just purchase something. So right now we're going to the missions.
Over here, you can take missions from other people, players, and things in our universe. And yes, these missions are multiplayer, so you and your friends can do them together, or somebody else can make it harder for you to do your missions. We wanted to give that role-playing feel in an interaction game. In the next update, we will talk about how you do not actually leave the map.
It's supposed to be
To
extraction.
extract, you have to make it back
you know,
home that you can
all this will
own
be
that
fixed.
will secure your loot or place your loot in a player-owned bank. Remember, your hideouts can run out of space, so sometimes you may need to rent a new home, buy a new home, or put your loot in a bank. Depending on your intelligence level, the more bank accounts you can open. Progression system will be added in the next update as well. Hey, over here.
This is the Scum faction.
I am the overlord of the Scums, the king of Claw City. I will kill you if you ever try to cross me. So what brings you to my parts?
So every decision that you make inside of the game, which I'll explain this after this, actually affects the
do
universe.
not get killed on your first time in my city. I thought you'll never ask. Yeah. Only the most ruthless can be a part of the Scum. We just don't give a shit. I am running low on recruits, and we are in need of some crash dummies to do some of our dirty work. You will need some cash if you want to survive in Claw City or in Hidden in general.
Give me the word and I will blast this clown.
Tommy, did you not hear me try to recruit a new minion? What are you doing?
Sorry, boss. You are right. Well, we do have that problem we need help with. The Street Kings are taking out our troops, and I do not know if you noticed, but we are running low on recruits.
Tommy, I just said that. Will you pay attention? And minions, you mean? Anyway, maybe the new recruit can do it. Yes. Now, I got some problems outside of the war that we are having with this org that believe they are the police. They are called Hack, with their top-flight security head-ass. No time to explain that. Remember, punk, this is only a playtest. That shit wasn't written into my code yet. Some clown gang in Shade Point called the Street Kings. They took over once top flight hack ran us out of Shade Point.
Yeah, we need you to go down there and ice them bitches.
Tommy, slow down. Nobody says ice them bitches. Forgive him. Some street king's grunts done ambushed some of my guys on a delivery to push some keys to the Golden Banana Crew. Clearly, I didn't get paid enough to come up with a better name, so maybe after the playtest we will have somebody make a crew that we can put into this universe. I need you to find where their hideout is in Shade Point and ice them bitches. Then bring my drugs back.
Boss,
What, Tommy?
you just said that nobody say.
Don't get yourself killed and fired on your day off, Tommy. Now, new minion, go do what I asked and let them bastards know the scum sent you.
But I am at work.
Okay, so we wanted to add humor, and we're actually going to make a lot of fun of Web3. So we're going to make it fun of Web3. So it's going to have a humor like Grand Theft Auto. So right now, the AI will remember you. Right now, I'm dying of thirst. Right now, yeah, I'm dying of thirst or hunger. So when you aim the gun, aim the weapons, it goes in first person view. So bring that, dynamic feel.
Hey,
So there was an enemy
over
right there.
here.
But right now, so I'm searching for food. So again, it's like a distraction game. So you got to search and stuff like that. So see, I want to eat food right now. As you see, the character is complaining right now. Dynamic is opening the food. Okay, so he shot me through the window. All right, yeah. So I'm terminated. It's going to bring me back. So I lost everything. We still adding that feature in where you got to go back to your body. So that's not in playtest. This playtest right now. But yeah, so I just lost everything. The game is very hard. As you guys play the playtest, you guys will see it's extremely hard. Yeah, so the AI will remember everything. So we're still fixing this part right here. So like since I died, it thinks I'm a new player. So it's going to give me the quest again, which is I'm going to skip it. Then I'm going to actually show you. So it remembers everything. If they've spoken to you, it'll remember it. It will know if you have an item, a special NFT in your wallet. It will know that. And if you do have the NFT, certain AI NPCs will react to you for having something. If somebody in the world, this is how crazy our quest system is going to do. If somebody in your server does something, it can actually mess up the whole universe in that server. So
did you ice them bitches?
right here I'm showing you something. So you tell me you lost, and this is what happens.
Well, when we add the store in a future update, you will be able to go to Lemons and buy a cyborg, and you will have a map you can use. Shade Point is through Route 37. Hurry and get my drugs back.
Did you ice them bitches?
Tommy, I told you no one says that. So, new minion, did you ice them bitches? Are you slow? Go through the damn highway, Route 37. Jesus, Dan and Seth, get this kid the phone feature ASAP.
So they will remember you.
Did you ice them bitches?
Tommy, I told you no one says that. So, new minion, did you ice them bitches?
Boss, let me blast this fool.
Yeah, Tommy, he is starting to piss me off.
Yeah, so they will remember you. And we're still adding to that, actually. We're still adding to that as well. So again, we didn't have enough time to put that inside of. Sorry about that. We didn't have enough time to put that inside of like more dialogue. We'll be add more. So yeah, so now we're actually gonna go find the weapon because we lost ours. I got a new gun. I don't know how I got that. So again, there's a lot of things we got to fix. So yeah, so you find I found the assault rifle, and this is basically items you'll be able to sell inside of the auction house and some of this franchise that's owned by players. You can actually sell these items and actually earn in-game currency, which is the money that you see me have. And then when you have that, you're able, if you have a key, you're able to, if you guys playing the playtest, you're able to extract token. So you'll be able to turn the in-game currency to a token. But you can see that you can customize your weapons on the fly, but only certain parts. This is actually going to be a super in-depth customized system, weapon attachment system when it comes to how you guys would be able to attach. So you want to be very careful again with the AI. Right now they're not good. Again, being brushed. So they're not where we want them to be. I just found $5 inside of the cash register. This is a secret department where when you guys play the game, people cannot, if you kill you, people cannot loot that part. So they will not, whatever you put inside of there, they will not be able to loot that. Well, whatever key that you have, right? The bigger the key, the level of the key that you have, the better the bag you have. The more items you'll be able to hide from being stolen from you. So when you die, as you see, time to kill is pretty quick. And also, again, the bullet tracers don't always work. The reason why is because damage goes by the ammo and the gun. So that's not fully finished yet. So it's like whatever type of gun, it's like the gun plus the type of ammo. So the gun damage and then there's the ammo damage. So it's like realistically. So two different guns can have the same ammo, but because one gun has a stronger hammer and everything like that, it will shoot and make the bullet do more damage. So that's not in the game right now, which is why sometimes the bullets won't register. But yeah. As you guys can see, it's a extraction game, but you never leave the map. You have to go home. Right now, you won't see any houses inside of this video or this playtest. You'll see them in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So it's 2 to 3 weeks. But the next update, we're opening up the map a little more, and you see more features, which will be in 2 to 3 weeks. So that's basically the times that we're going to be updating the game for you guys that's playing the game. All these rooms gonna be filled up and everything like that. So you guys get to actually experience these things in real time, and us actually building the game for you guys in real time. You guys get to see everything that we're doing, and you guys will love every moment of it. So you'll see the AI get better. You'll see features like decorating houses and stuff like that. Progression system is coming next. That's the next update. That's the next update. And you guys get to see all this stuff. So again, going back into this now, the AI, we're going back into the AI part. The AI will be extreme, like the quest system will be extreme, will be completely extreme. So they will know if you have, if you guys are running in groups. So if you're by yourself, it will have a total different dialogue. But if you're with somebody, it will have a different dialogue. So if someone does something in the universe, if one person do one thing that we put inside of the game, like something that happens, it will trigger off a whole ripple effect inside of the server. So it could be a mission that's inside of the game that you guys can do, but one person in your server messed it up, so now y'all guys won't get that mission, so you guys get a different mission instead. So right now, as you can see, my inventory is pretty filled up. Now, when the player on auction is in the game, the person that owns the auction house will be able to earn from in-game currency, right? They'll be able to earn from people buying and selling. So this right now, I have 2 assault rifles, 2 pistols, some extra ammo, a bunch of food. Right now, you're about to see some janky stuff right here. So right here, again, okay, we can't fix it. At the time, we can't release it to you guys right now due to being on time. We gotta also add fall animations and stuff like that. All this stuff will be in the feature, and you know, as you guys will see this stuff being added. But now my legs are fractured, and now you'll start to see and hear the player, the character complaining about his legs and stuff like that. And you see that the screen is getting darker. It's going to be very hard to see, and it's a lot of different things. You guys can see so many different effects and stuff like that. Some of the effects are actually in the game already, like bleeding, heavy bleeding, and stuff like that. So now I had to find a splint to actually fix my legs. But you know, it's going to be very difficult. So I'm trying to look for the AI that was right there, but he walked around. He went somewhere, so, so I gotta find him. You always want to check every corner, which is why you see me swing to the side. You always want to check dead bodies. Check dead bodies because they always have something on them. Or they don't always have something on them. Some people might not have anything, but as you can see, this AI's not that smart. But we're fixing that, so don't worry. I'm looking for an extra one because there's more of them. So I have the drugs. Now I gotta do is kill 2 more of the Street King grunts, and then bring back to the Overlord and basically get the next mission. So right now I'm just basically checking my surroundings because again, the time to kill. I don't have no vest on. I don't have any armor on. So the time to kill is very, very, very fast. You can die very fast. 2 to 3 shots doesn't matter. You know, a noob can completely kill you quickly if you have no armor or anything like that. A headshot can kill you. So we don't have that if you're higher level than someone else. Bullets just bounce off of you. Nah, it's realistic. It's going to be realistic. Time to kill is very fast. And it's also the enemies spawn at different times. They spawn randomly so people can't spawn camp, right? So they spawn randomly. So it's supposed to be like bugs and monsters around this area. But they spawn different at random times. So you guys they haven't spawned. So, but these guys, the street grunts, spawned it. So right now I'm just basically checking my surroundings, looking for these guys to finish the mission. The game will give you anxiety due to the fact, you know, monster in there. And I'm going to be releasing that in a future playtest. Right there, you see this. You guys are actually supposed to play this, but we was packaged in the game, and the game just kept breaking. Like right now, even still dealing with that right now. And I had to just completely just block that off. And you was gonna be able to drive cars and stuff in this playtest, but had to block that off due to just time being rushed again and all this type of stuff like that. So right now I'm looking for the Street Kings, and this is a part of the gameplay loop where it's going to be much more action. As we develop the game, there will be AI, there will be people, more AI and people around, so it won't be just like me just searching for things. It'll always normally we'll always run into action, and plus it'll be a huge map that you never actually leave, so you always will be in running into something, unless you're in Etho Heights, which is like the safe town where it's a bunch of law. You got police officers that can be played by characters, by players. You can be a player. I completely just missed that. By players, or it can be AI police officers. Again, the AI police officers will protect players from, I just use STEM, protect players from bad actors. So people just running around killing players for no reason. Police officers will actually, I think I'm hungry. No, I'm thirsty. Yeah, so you also want to learn the sounds and stuff like that your character will make. We have females in the game soon. Again, all this stuff, everything you see will be changed and updated and upgraded and all that type of stuff like that. Yeah, so again, like I said, this is very early. As every 2 to 3 weeks, we'll add more and more, and you guys that has keys will be able to test the game. So you guys will get tokens for doing that as well. And it will always be something to do. So you guys will always have something to play in here. So we're not going to go like, all right, show you the game and then have a hiatus. Also, by the way, right now, I have found $520. So for every 1,000 in-game currency is $1, one actual USD, right? Here. So right now I'm showing the slide feature. So you can slide in the game as well. It's janky as hell. We're fixing that. Again, when you guys play the play test, you'll hear some of the found some water. You'll hear some of we actually make fun of this play test. We actually the bots, they actually make fun of the play test. So when you guys play it, you actually go just hear the dialogue, hear them making fun of actually this this playtest and talks
Hey,
about how
over here.
we're not happy with being rushed, and we're not happy with basically what we got here. But it's still, this is, you know, for when y'all actually play the playtest and do the missions and stuff like that, it's literally probably an hour or two of gameplay that you guys will be able to play. So normally playtests don't, not, or demos are not in this long. So, but yeah, it's a lot for just a very early build. There's a lot to do. And again, I wish we wasn't rushed because you guys had so much more to do. So right now, this is the cool part right here. This is the Resident Evil 4 inventory that we love that game. So the update of it. So we just said, hey, we just scrap the one that we had, and
Hey,
then
over places, bodies, and picking up items. In the next update in a few weeks, we will be adding tracers so you can see what can be looted and dead bodies that can be looted, as well as the items highlight when you get close to them. So for now, you want to press me to interact with dead bodies. It's bugged, so if it do not pop up, move around the body, pressing me, it will appear. We will be giving custom widgets to body loot. Yellow dumpsters are always lootable. They are the only dumpsters you can loot, just to give you an idea for now.
yeah. So I'm also, I think the game bugged right here, so which made me had to go back and repackage it for you guys, because I don't think the other enemies were spawning in, so I had to come back and repackage the game for you guys due to that. So because you guys won't be able to move forward and actually get into the next part of the game, which that helicopter that you hear is another mission. The mission is great. The helicopter don't shoot at you yet. That will be in the next playtest. But you have to hide from the helicopter to get into the next mission, which in the next video, because this video is going to be super long. The next video is going to be super long. The next video, this is like a let's play right now. So in the part 2 of this video, we're going to stop it right here, and I'm going to make the part 2 of this video, and you guys can watch that, and you'll see the next mission, and you'll see, hopefully you guys put in the comments where you think I got the idea for this mission. All right, so thank you for watching this one. Get ready for the next video that's coming out now.